First off, I'm now want to remind you the first essential exercise to start playing hand together. And with the right hand, I am in this position. So I'm with the first finger on C, with the second on D, third E, fourth F, and fifth G. Now let's see the left hand, and with the first finger I am on this G note, with the second on F, with the third on E, fourth D, and fifth C. Of course, I'm using both hands at the same time, and I'm with the first notes that I play are C, so middle C with the right hand, and G with the left hand. I'm using the first fingers of both hands playing at the same time. So I'm playing something like this. I'm playing using the first fingers at the same time. And then the second notes are D with the second finger on the of the right hand, and F with the second finger of the left hand. And again, I'm using the second fingers playing at the same time. So I'm playing this succession of notes using first fingers and second fingers. As you can see, it is like a mirror, we could say. Okay, of course I'm playing while counting the beats out loud, so 4 beats, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to play the notes on the first and on the third beats. So I'm playing something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. As you can see, I'm playing on the first and on the third beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and I can use different different fingers combination. So I can use first, third, and again first, fourth, first, fifth, and second, fourth, third, and so on and so on. So this was the first essential exercise. Now we have to change it, to make some little changes to have the second exercise, which is the one to start developing hand independence. So we're going to have 4 variations. The first one is the first variation is using different rhythmic combinations. So let's see this. With the left hand, I'm playing always every 2 beats. So on the first and on the third beat. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But with the right hand, instead of playing every 2 beats, I'm going to play on each beat. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm always using the same finger as before, but I'm using different rhythmic combinations. So let's take a look. Now I want to show you how to do it in the right way. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is the first variation. Now we come to the second variation, which is using different right hand fingerings. So instead of using always 1, 2, and so on, I can also use 1, 3, and again 1, 4, and then 1, 5. But of course, I'm doing this with the right hand while always using 1, 2 with the left hand. So I'm doing something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now 1, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now 1, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it is quite easy, I think. Then we come to the third variation, which is also to use some different left hand fingerings. So rather than using only 1, 2, we can also use 1, 3. And of course, I'm playing 1, 3 with the left hand while using all the different right hand finger combinations, of course. So I can do something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now 1, 3 with the right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now 1, 4 with the right hand. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now 1, 5 with the right hand. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now, of course, we can change again the left hand. So rather than using 1 and 3, I can also use 1 and 4. And then again, I start with all the different combinations with the right hand. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1, 3 with the right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1, 4. 2, 3, 4. And of course, then I can also use 1, 5. So I have all the different combinations using these different rhythmic combinations. Okay, this was the third variation, but I can also use the fourth variation, which is to invert our hands. So now with the right hand, I play every 2 beats. So on the first and on the third. So 1, 2, 3, 4. While with the left hand, I'm going to play on each beat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on and so on. So I'm doing something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1, 3 with the left hand now. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now 1, 4 with the left hand. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now 1, 5. 1, 2, 3. And then again, as I did before with the left hand, now I can do this with the right hand. So I'm using 1, 3, and then I'm using all the different combination on the different left hand combination, finger combinations. Then 1, 4 and 1, 5. It is quite, we have to mix all these different combinations. This is something very important. So as you can see, it is very, very easy. We have this. We use the first essential exercise as a starting point, so we know it very well because we have practiced a lot with that, and so we can make some little variations, some little changes, so to obtain a new exercise. Now, before we end, I want to point out something very important, and this is that we have to do this exercise while playing very, very slowly, and this is for 2 reasons. The first is that while doing this exercise, we have to check to be relaxed. And so we need the time to check to be relaxed. So we must check that we have no tensions in our arms, in our fingers, and in our hands. This was the first reason. The second reason is that while playing, while doing this exercise, we really have to use the correct piano technique, the right piano technique, the one that we learned in the previous video lesson. So we have to transfer the weight of our arms from one finger to another. So we have to lift our fingers in the right way, as we learned in the previous video lesson. So it is very important, of course, to practice on a regular basis. So this way, you will see that you will start developing your hand independence.